Smoke rises over a crowded market after an Iranian army helicopter has crashed into a busy fruit and vegetable market in central Iran, killing at least 4 people. The crash happened Tuesday in the town of Dorcheh, roughly 330 kilometers south of Tehran, in Isfahan Province. According to Iranian state television, the aircraft was on a training flight when it went down. The pilot and co-pilot were killed instantly. Video aired on state TV shows thick smoke rising from the market, debris scattered across the ground, and stunned residents standing amid the destruction. Iran's semi-official Fars news agency reports that at least 2 civilians on the ground also died in the crash. Eyewitnesses described chaos in the moments after impact. Shoppers and vendors ran for cover as burning debris tore through stalls packed with produce. Emergency responders rushed to the scene, evacuating the wounded and securing the wreckage. The full cause of the crash is not yet known. Authorities have not said whether mechanical failure, pilot error, or another factor is to blame. But the incident has once again raised concerns about the safety of Iran's aging military aircraft fleet. Isfahan Province is home to one of Iran's major air bases. It is also the location of a key nuclear site that was struck by the United States during the recent Iran-Israel war in June, a conflict that heightened tensions across the region. This latest crash comes less than a week after another deadly aviation accident. An F-4 fighter jet went down near the western city of Hamedan, killing one of its pilots. Iran has a long history of aviation disasters, both military and civilian. Decades of Western sanctions have severely restricted Iran's access to aircraft parts and maintenance equipment. As a result, the country relies heavily on aging helicopters and planes, many dating back to before the 1979 Islamic Revolution. Military analysts say maintaining older aircraft without consistent access to certified parts significantly increases risk. For civilians on the ground, those risks can become deadly in an instant. Markets like the one in Dorcheh are typically crowded, especially during daytime hours. Vendors set up tightly packed stalls selling fresh fruits and vegetables. Families shop. Children walk the narrow aisles. Life unfolds in routine, everyday patterns, until suddenly it doesn't. The crash has sent shockwaves through the local community. Authorities are expected to launch a formal investigation. For now, officials say forensic teams are examining the wreckage and collecting evidence from the scene. Iran's military has not yet released further details about the aircraft model or maintenance history. As smoke clears from the shattered market, questions remain. Was this a tragic accident or a warning sign of deeper systemic problems? And with 2 crashes in less than a week, concerns are mounting over the safety of Iran's skies. For residents of Dorcheh, the damage is already done. A routine training flight turned into a deadly disaster. Lives lost in the air and on the ground, and a marketplace forever changed in a matter of seconds.
Donald Trump has amassed a lethal armada across the Middle East, stealth fighters, bombers, and carrier strike groups poised for a devastating aerial blitz on Iran if talks collapse. But Tehran is no easy target. Backed by advanced air defense systems strengthened through its strategic partnership with Russia, Iran's skies are no longer defenseless. That is precisely why Washington is taking no chances, because one misstep could turn a show of force into a costly confrontation. According to the Military Watch website, the United States Air Force has redeployed 2 squadrons of the F-16CJ fighters from bases in the US and Europe to the Middle East amid tensions with Iran. Open-source tracking data and reports have indicated that 36 F-16 fighter jets have been flown to the bases in the region on February 19th, out of which 24 were F-16CJ jets. The F-16CJ aircraft are wired and certified for the AN-ASQ-213 HRAM HARM targeting system, a pod mounted on the side of the intake that locates hostile radar emitters and provides accurate targeting data to the AGM-88-E and HRAM anti-radiation missiles. According to the report, the F-16CJ can use the HTS pod to build a real-time picture of hostile radar coverage, providing the intelligence needed to engage priority emitters with anti-radiation missiles. The US Air Force and Marine Corps have also deployed F-35 fifth-generation fighters, which integrate sizable arrays of passive sensors. They can be used to gather valuable intelligence on enemy radars and deploy powerful electronic warfare suites to disrupt radar targeting and detection efforts, the Military Watch website reported. The US Air Force has also deployed considerable KC-135 tankers to the Middle East to extend the ranges of its aviation assets. On the other hand, Iran has also repositioned its strike drones under the cover of joint military drills with Russia. Air defense suppression assets are considered particularly critical for a potential war with Iran, as while the country has not invested in procuring modern combat aircraft and fields an obsolete predominantly Vietnam War-era fighter fleet, its ground-based air defense network has proven to be highly capable. The network is built around multiple long-range systems, including multiple variants of the indigenous Bavar 373 and Khordad 15, as well as the Russian S-300 PMU, the Soviet S-200D, which has been domestically modernized, and according to some reports, new Chinese systems delivered in 2025, possibly the HQ-9B.
These are supported by multiple short and medium-range systems such as the third of Khordad and Tor.